Nature provides not only food for our bodies, but fibers for our clothing and homes. Cotton, wool, silk, linen. Millions of people around the world produce, transport and process the raw materials. Then, weave the fabrics for garments and furnishings. Other natural fibers with names like jute, sisal, and core are used in everything from cordage and mats to plastic components and pulp and paper. While synthetic fibers became widespread only in the 1960s, natural fibers date from the beginning of human society. Fragments of cotton articles dated from 5000 BC have been excavated in Mexico and Pakistan. According to Chinese tradition, the history of silk begins in the 27th century BC. The oldest wool textile found in Denmark dates from 1500 BC, and the oldest wool carpet from Siberia from 500 BC. Fibers such as jute and core have been cultivated since antiquity. Today, production of natural fibers is worth around $40 billion a year. Cotton and wool are the two giants. The world produces around 25 million tons of cotton annually. Woven into cloth, that's enough to cover all of England. Wool production is around 2.2 million tons annually in almost 100 countries. That's big business. But the sector also provides a living for small-scale farmers and labourers. In West and Central Africa, that includes 20 million people in the cotton sector. In Asia, 11 million small-scale jute farmers. Add silk producers in Thailand, llama herders in Peru, and core producers in Sri Lanka, and you get the idea. Natural fibers contribute to a greener planet and could play an even larger role with better farming and manufacturing practices. Appropriate government policies can help boost the contribution of the sector to reducing global poverty, one of the Millennium Development Goals. Trade policy, agricultural subsidies, competition from synthetic fibers, environmental issues, new uses, and markets for traditional fibers. It's a complex situation. It was to focus attention on these issues that the United Nations General Assembly and the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations declared 2009 the International Year of Natural Fibers. What are the objectives of the year? One objective is to promote greener and more efficient agricultural techniques for growing natural fibers. One technique is integrated pest management in cotton, in which farmers study the ecology of their fields throughout the growing season. They learn how to judge when insect populations are in balance and synthetic pest control is not necessary, which over the cropping year saves the farmer money and results in a cleaner environment. Another objective is to improve the lives of the poor who are involved in natural fibers. One way is to find new markets or uses for natural fibers or byproducts, especially those produced by small-scale farmers. The Common Fund for Commodities is an intergovernmental organization that supports activities to enhance the social and economic development of commodity producers, especially in the natural fibers industries. For example, in the United Republic of Tanzania, the fund financed a pilot electricity plant that runs on biogas generated from sisal waste. Farmers can sell their waste to the plant for cash or trade it for a share of the electricity. A project financed by the fund in the Philippines has successfully demonstrated the commercial viability of producing fiberboards made from coconut fiber without the use of chemical additives. Finally, in a Brazilian project, researchers are investigating the potential market for building boards that use sisal fiber instead of dangerous asbestos. If successful, the new product would increase demand for sisal. In industrial manufacturing, natural fibers are replacing synthetic fibers. Car components, for example, are made of resin and hemp or sisal fibers instead of abrasive glass fibers. Advantages of natural fiber composites include low cost, low weight, good acoustic insulation, and biodegradability. The International Year of Natural Fibers encourages such innovations. Natural fibers is a dynamic sector, with research going into such innovations as self-cleaning wool and silk fabrics, finer jute yarns good for clothing, and wool blends that keep wearers dry even during strenuous activities. The breeding of new cotton varieties that produce non-toxic seeds opens the way to produce additional food for people while increasing returns to cotton growers. Even greater research and development efforts are needed in the search for more drought and insect-resistant natural fiber plants. Better processing technologies and improved products. Greater international cooperation and exchange of ideas across natural fiber industries could contribute to the process. The International Year of Natural Fibers focuses our attention on the importance of natural fibers to our planet's past and future. For the first time, it brings together producers and consumers of all natural fibers. Discover natural fibers. Healthful, comfortable, renewable, high-tech, natural.